Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Nate Mendelsohn lost last year.
Hometown hero.
At the U.S. Open. I believe he lost to Julian Marquez.
This is awesome right here. He doesn't want to shake hands.
No handshake. Wow. He's angry. He's an angry Rhalan.
He's been angry. If you follow him on Twitter or Facebook, Rhalan is just angry at the world right now, dude.
I think you're right.
This is an important match because Rhalan's got a lot to prove. I don't know what to prove, but he's just an angry dude right now.
When he was warming up, I felt anxiety.
Yeah, I think he's angry. There was no smiles, no hang loose signs from him.
Nothing. He's all about business.
Business is about to pick up.
This is why right now we have the best job in the world.
Dude, I agree. This is awesome.
We're getting to see this, the best seat in the house.
I'm actually going to stand up a little bit just so I can see this a little better. And nice jump guard.
Me and Tim had opportunity to train with Rhalan about a year ago. He kind of was nice enough to open up on a Sunday and invited us to some real private training.
Got a private lesson.
A lot of cool stuff, yeah.
I think we got an uninvited private lesson from him.
I think what it is.
Nate goes for the stand-up.
There's a private lesson, then there's a private schooling.
Sure.
That's kind of what that was. And afterwards, he gave us a lesson.
Nate is a tough competitor. Rhalan's a little more lanky, I think. But it's going to be interesting to see how we play here. I know Rhalan is not a huge fan of the points advantages game. We'll see how this works.
To submit.
He's got a little De La Riva, reverse De La Riva going, kind of, sort of, and he's going to throw his leg over. Interesting to see what he's going to spin under for. If he comes up, he'll get 2 points on a sweep, and Nate quickly gets back up to his knees to stop that. This is exciting, and this is free. You really should tell your friends if you haven't told them yet. They need to stop what they're doing right now and tune in to bjjtour.com.
Yeah, this is kicking off all the exciting high-level stuff that we're expecting. The anticipation is built up to this.
We got the hometown
If you can get
hero.
the cameras over here on the rail and just see how everybody's just gathered. Everybody stopped what they're doing
to watch,
and they're gathered, sitting, facing this one mat.
So we have Rhalan is on bottom and the black gi, and Nate is on top. Nate is wearing the yellow and green belt. Nate is a Claudio Franza representative, and Rhalan trains with.
You got some opinionated people here today.
Trains
with Empower Gym. He's at the Empower Gym.
He's an instructor there at Power Gym.
And he also trains with Ralph Gracie. And he trains with a lot of Gracies. The son of Rhalan Gracie, who is one of my favorite Gracies.
You got the hometown hero against a member of the legendary Gracie family.
And Mendelsohn's almost working a pass, and it looks like he just lost it at the last second. He's going to pick up an advantage.
I'm not sure where that came from.
It's a penalty point.
The penalty's
possibly
on
an illegal grip.
But a lot of people are excited here, making a lot of noise.
Absolutely. And the score is 0-0. Mendelsohn has 1 advantage, and Rhalan Gracie has 1 penalty at this point.
A little bit later on mat 1, we have Benjamin Silva and Danny Sperrin.
Goes for the guard pull,
goes
for the sweep.
Adult blue belt middleweight finals. We'll give you an update on how that ends after this.
Nate's looking to pass.
And
there's a lot of intensity on that mat.
Got the 3 refs going. It looks like we got can't see this.
Spin under.
Got another penalty on Rhalan, and we got another advantage on Nate. I'm not sure why Hallen's getting those penalties. Do you know, Ernest?
I have no idea.
He's talking to the ref. I don't know.
Maybe for an illegal grip.
That's all I can think of, is that maybe momentarily he's grabbing inside of the sleeve or, pant leg.
Rhalan maybe looking for a knee bar here.
I've seen that quite a bit today, especially in the black belts, where they go knee bar as a strategy to get them to defend off balance and affect a sweep,
Thus far, nobody's scored a point.
It's amazing to see the intensity that shot we just had. Hallen's eyes were tracking Nate's hands, trying to stop Nate. He doesn't want Nate to get that grip.
Rhalan, based on that little private schooling we had with him, he's pretty good at playing that hand fight game.
He's pretty good at jiu-jitsu.
He's all right.
And he's going to try to set up maybe an upside-down sweep of some type, maybe?
I hear his family's pretty good.
They're all right.
Folks, this is why we do what we do. This is the marquee match, one of them, for the BJJ Tour. We're live at the 7th American Cup in San Jose, California. And this is a tournament match here, but the matchup is fantastic. It's Rhalan Gracie, trains out of Empowered Gym.
Rhalan almost giving up his back there to spin.
Trains with Ralph Gracie's team there in San Francisco, and he's going against Nathan Mendelsohn, who grew up in a house next door to the academy, Claudio França Jiu-Jitsu in Santa Cruz, and just started as a kid. He's been with Claudio the whole time. He speaks Portuguese. He's been part of gone all the way from white belt to black belt with Claudio França. So it's a pretty amazing setup to watch here. And it's a pretty good fight so far.
This Rhalan's doing a good job of dominating those sleeves. When somebody with the length,
taking deep breaths,
the length that Rhalan has, does a good job of putting his feet strategically on your shoulders or hips, and also dominates the sleeve. That's really hard. It makes it really hard. It's real physically taxing for you to even get free, much less past the guard.
Agreed.
So Nate he's about, maybe about average height, and this is a really hard time for him.
And Nate's almost got a guard pass here, and he's going to get another advantage.
got a restart.
Got a stoppage, a restart in the center. We're not sure why.
So there's about 4 minutes left, and Nate Middleton's got 3 advantages to 0, and Rhalan's got 2 penalty points. Rhalan took a brief look at the scorecard and the clock, and if he's not careful, he's going to pick up another penalty for stalling here.
Well, Nate's got his belt off as well.
And I have a feeling if we know the personality of Rhalan that we've got so far, he doesn't care about that penalty, because in his mind, those points are insignificant. He's going to do everything he can, and then at the end, go for the submission. And if he loses by points, I don't think he really cares.
I think you're probably right.
I'm mostly right. After this, if the winner of this match will face Raul Castillo from Coalition 95, and I'm not sure how they do it with Coalition 95. If Nathan and Raul meet, will they do a gentleman's agreement, or will they battle?
The loser of this match will go against him, and then the winner of that match will go against the winner of this match. Pretty sure that's how they're going to run it. That's how they've been running it.
So they're round robining it, or what?
Yeah.
Word up.
Nate's still hunting for some points here.
Trying to get the guard pass. Rhalan's protecting the choke and the hooks. He's doing a pretty good job here. Nate's pretty intent.
Do you think if Nate pulls this off, this would be one of his bigger victories?
I think it would be. Yeah, I do.
Would he be the underdog?
I'm not sure he's the underdog, but
it's pretty important, you know.
It's pretty big.
And
chance.
he got the hooks.
He's got one hook.
Oh, I stand corrected.
Got about 3 minutes, coming right down to the 3-minute point.
It's one thing I don't see jiu-jitsu guys do as much as wrestlers would. See how they've got that like half back position where he doesn't have the other hook?
Yeah.
I don't see why they don't do this, but wrestlers are pretty good at shaking. They just shake. All you have to do is get your hips up just a couple of inches and shake, and it'll make them slide off of that one hook, because that one hook is really unstable.
It's enough to in the best position right now.
I think Rhalan's okay where he's at. He really focuses on the submission-only style. I don't think he's concerned with the points. He knows to not give up points, but I think right here he's okay.
Going to be really interesting to see the strategy that plays out here. 2.5 minutes.
We got going on here.
Most people, you're right though, Matt. Most people, it would be trouble for them right there, but I don't think Rhalan's really concerned. I think we're more concerned than he is about it.
See, Claudio on the side is just giving Nate some verbal body movement coaching, non-verbal, moving his legs, kind of giving him, hey, Nate, this is what you need to do. And let's see if
we have everybody watching this match.
Yeah, let's see what Rhalan does here. Well, I'm pumped up for this match.
He's putting him in a pretty tight spot where he's trying to either fish that hook. As he fights a hook, he's looking to distract that with that hook and affect the arm lock on the left side. It's going to put Rhalan in a bad position where he's got to either defend the arm lock or the hook. Got a leg drag position almost.
And Hallen's going to
And
come.
almost a sweep.
He's going to try to get up.
Hallen's got to get his head underneath Nate's chest. He should not have let him spin to the back. But it looks like that's Hallen's game. He looks like he's working on something.
Got a minute and 40 seconds left to go.
Not a lot of time. He's going to lose this match on advantages if he doesn't score something.
Yeah, that's the thing is he probably is working on something. And as we know, Hallen's not necessarily looking for a point victory. But at what point on the clock do you start realizing or thinking about, I got to go now, I got to make it happen now?
And nobody's here coaching Hallen, you know?
I noticed that. It's kind of weird.
That's that's kind of an odd thing. You know, you're kind of
right.
against all odds if you really put it in perspective. This is Nate's hometown, or close to his hometown. This is his sensei's tournament. He's got all of his friends and family around and the coaches. Hallen is out of his country, away from his family, away from his team. He's got nobody coaching him. He's here solely by himself, you know.
But it's not looking good at this point. It's looking good for Nate.
And we're rolling down right to about the 32nd point.
Not a lot of time left.
And he's going to roll. Got about 28 seconds.
I would be shocked to see Nate get subbed at this point.
Really good control on the behalf of Nate Mendelsohn.
10 seconds. The Claudio França Coalition 95 team is pretty stoked, and I think Nate's just going to ride it out. Wow, very nice matchup. Good performance by Nate Mendelsohn.
He kind of gave us the Bill the Butcher from Gangs of New York, but like, look who's under my knife gesture. You see that?
Yeah.
Look who's on the floor, look who's standing. A little bit of gloating, but
well, this is
victory. You guys hear the crowd. I mean, you guys are getting this free. Thanks to Claudio França and BJJ Tour.
The biggest victory in his career thus far. Great job for Nate Mendelsohn.
Good job, Nate Mendelsohn. Show of respect. No disrespect on either of the competitors.
Very nice matchup. That was tough.
Wow, that was intense to watch.
That was a hard match right there. Wow, that is amazing that was provided free. But what an outstanding job by Nate Mendelsohn, man. What a nice job. I got all the jitters
going through me right now.
Yeah, me too. I got pumped up.
I want to stand up.
I did stand up for a part of it. I couldn't sit down. It was so exciting. You could see his teammates are congratulating him, shaking his hand. Very nice job.
You got Samir Chantry and
Jake. That wasn't enough. We have another.
It was a good match. You know, I like to play on the top, so I kind of heard that he was a guard player. People said to watch out for his closed guard, and then right in the beginning he was able to close the guard, but I was able to get the grips I wanted and open. And from then, when he was in his open guard, that's kind of where I feel most at home. So just played my game as much as I could, and he got up again a couple of times, but I was able to eventually get him in the turtle. And then most of the match was me kind of attacking the turtle, and where I feel comfortable, try not to overextend myself too much or go for anything that wasn't going to work, you know, just kind of play smart and ended up winning.
Have you ever competed against Rhalan Gracie before?
No, this is the first time I ever fight against him. I saw him fight against Clement at the U.S. Open, who's a guy that I know is real tough, that I trained a lot, and he actually finished Clement, so I knew he was tough. So I really like to fight really tough guys, so I was excited.
Okay. Can you tell me what happened with the rest of your division today? It's a little interesting.
Yeah, it was a division of 3, so there was one other guy from Coalition 95 as well, Rhalan Castillo, who was waiting in the bye. So in a 3-person division, whoever loses the first match goes against the other person in the division, then whoever wins that goes for the final. So he decided he didn't want to fight against Raul. And then that means that it would be me and Raul in the final, and he decided since I fought and he didn't, he was going to give me the gold today. So.
Congratulations. So you are a gold medalist today. How do you feel now?
I feel awesome.
That's awesome. So tell us what your next steps are. You're going to go for the open division, or what are we looking forward to you today?
I'm thinking I might do the Open. I got to decide still. I'm still, I always try to take it one piece at a time. So I was thinking about my division, getting ready in the case that he beat Raul and I'd have to fight him again in the final. So that was what I was focusing on. Haven't got a chance to really sit down and think and refocus myself. So if I decide that I want to do the Open and I feel good about it, then I'm going to do it. Otherwise, next up's in Las Vegas in a month too, and then Worlds after that. So.
Congratulations. Thank you, Nathan.